So Greenlayer got started about 4 years ago, and our initial goal was really to supply a lot of the races and events, and by races and events I mean like multi-sport races, triathlon, adventure races, running, marathons, anywhere from trail races to ultra distance events with higher quality gear that was made of sustainable materials, because up until then there really weren't too many options for those athletes to have a sustainable product that they could get at a race and then also could purchase as part of like commemorative gear after completing one of those events. So that was really our main goal. What ended up happening was that by being out in the field and being at so many races, we had just tons of athletes asking where they could buy more product. We had retailers asking us if we were going to launch a retail line. So what we decided in spring of 2012 was to launch our first retail line, really catered to more the run market and outdoor industry for having a full retail presence. And so that's kind of where we are right now. So this is one of our top selling pieces, and this is the Twilight Half Zip, and it's made of just an amazing mesh that's 92% recycled, 8% spandex, and it's just extremely breathable. It dries very fast, and so people really cross over and use this piece not only for running and adventure sports, but they also wear it in the water because the fast drying quality is just amazing. Very breathable. The reflective on the front gives you visibility from the front side, and then we've also got visibility on the back as well, the reflective right here. The other feature that people love about this top is the little thumb hole, and this little thumb hole comes in both the men's and the women's pieces, and that's a great selling feature as well. Lockdown zipper with a little closure so that it's not going to chafe your neck. Another great feature of this piece. So this piece will definitely be back for spring 2013. The addition that we're going to make to it for the coming season is adding a little pocket on the long sleeve so that it's got additional storage options. So great top. I think one of the things that really makes us different is our fabrics and our technology, and we have the focus of being able to make our entire line made out of sustainable materials, and I think that's something that a lot of bigger companies will sometimes struggle with, and maybe there's red tape to go through, but maybe a few products have a sustainable message, but we have that across our entire line. And we put a lot of time into custom developing all of our fabrics. So everything we look at is made of a blend that we've worked with our mills on and have made, to make sure that it's the softness that we want and it will fit the way we want. And I think what people really like about our gear is the material quality, the durability. The fit is usually right on, and just the hand and performance is top of the line. Another point about the Greenlayer product that's very different from other brands is the recycled component, and our whole Evolution series, Elite series, and Twilight series is all made of recycled materials. One Evolution tee is made from 4 16-ounce water bottles, and it goes up from there. If you go into a long sleeve, you add another bottle. If you go into a half zip, it's adding another bottle as far as the recycled component goes. If you look at our sports bras, if you look at our running shorts, all of them are also made of recycled materials, and so they're all made from just plastic bottles that would have otherwise ended up in a landfill. So because of our growth on the Greenlayer side and the background of our team being in endurance and in water sports, we've actually launched a water sport brand called Maliko for spring 13. So Maliko is named after Maliko Gulch, which is a popular downwinder off of Maui. And so that was really what inspired the name, and because of that name, I think it's going to resonate really well with the community with SUP, and it's very recognizable and it's very authentic in what its focus will be. So for spring 13, we're actually launching a line of lifestyle tees, and this is just one sample right here, and it's made of a beautiful bamboo cotton blend 70% bamboo, 30% cotton, and we're offering both men's and women's fit. The women's have a great contoured waist and a longer torso fit, and they're all in a V-neck style. Great features with bamboo is it's going to have an inherent wicking and UV property to it, which is just a step up from cotton, in addition to the hand feel just being amazingly soft, a great luxurious feel to it. Well, e-cars is great because it just hits every single sport that we really want to be having on our product on the backs of. So it's getting it out onto adventure racing athletes, it's getting it out onto multi-sport athletes, it's getting it out onto people who are running. So you're not only getting it out onto athletes who are going to be wearing it for, you know, individual races, but they're also wearing it with packs on. You can test it for whether it's chafing, you can test it under the sun, you can test it under just every condition imaginable, and that's really what we want because it impacts our future developments. And so if something's doing really well, then we get that feedback from e-cars. If it's something where we need to improve, then we also get that feedback, and that's really what we like to hear, for really live from the athletes. And I think e-cars does a great job at providing us feedback, product testing information, and also they're great about providing just anything we want to hear from the athletes, so it's great.